Hello, my name is Bob Sachowski, and welcome to my presentation on designing a virtual learning environment for vocational, trade, and applied technology education. This presentation is part of the activity posted on Blackboard and also on YouTube. I'm hoping all of you had a chance to watch the video that I have composed and review the activity, and maybe you're able to participate in the activity. I will look forward to hearing your comments at the end of the session. I will be discussing the following: existing course design consideration, course design opportunities, applying educational technologies, designing a virtual learning environment, Second Life orientation exercise, Second Life graded exercise, future enhancements to the activity, questions and answers. I teach a plumbing course called Cross-Connection Control for Facility Surveyors at the British Columbia Institute of Technology in Burnaby, BC. And I'm looking for opportunities to improve the curricula. I believe that applying virtual reality to the learning environment will enhance this course. Before I discuss the details about the possibilities inherent in using virtual reality, I must explain how the existing course is set up and identify some key issues that offer opportunities for further educational technologies in this course, learning environments, and perhaps other courses that are similar. The existing course is designed to analyze theoretical components by identifying the appropriate methods for preventing backflows of contamination in the drinking water system. In the course, the student physically visits the facilities and buildings in order to identify and determine methods that should be used to eliminate cross-connections between the contamination source and the drinking water. This course is taught to both members of vocational trade and applied technology students. The student ages vary from early 20s to retirement age. Their skills and experience with educational technology also vary. This group of students includes vocational plumbers, senior administrators, water operators, building design technologists, and engineers with a technical background in plumbing systems. The course has two main problems: the high cost and the low student enrollment. The operating costs are high, I believe, because the course involves significant preparation time for setting up and gaining access to examine the facilities. To access these facility arrangements must be made well in advance with local facility maintenance managers, and those managers must be physically present when students surveys the site in order to provide an authentic experience. The low enrollment in this course may be due to the course length and the limited locations. Since it is a 42-hour-long course, it may require full-time workers to take the time off from their jobs. Some students have expressed that it would be much easier to attend the course if it were half as long. I believe that some students would find it easier to learn some of the course theoretical foundations in a distant format, thus giving them more time to prepare. This would also lessen the burden for those who are living in remote locations or in other jurisdictions in Canada. After experiencing virtual reality, particularly in Second Life, I concluded that applying this tool could enhance the cross-connection facility surveyor course. Decreasing the required face-to-face classroom time and allowing more interactivity through digital formats will increase access and decrease long-term program operating costs. The course could be open to anyone around the world who has an internet connection and who can meet the minimum curriculum requirements. The proposed use of virtual reality programs such as Second Life would provide an interactive classroom. The student must be first oriented to the program by participating in a familiarization exercise that's related to what the course is about. Then the student will visit another virtual place where they will be expected to perform an activity, which in this case, a hazard risk assessment, and provide solutions within that virtual environment. The students from the Cross-Connection Control Facility Surveyor course will be invited to participate in a virtual reality familiarization exercise for identifying health hazards and conducting risk assessments of the drinking water system. This orientation exercise will not only introduce the students to virtual reality, but also let them know how to conduct a facility surveyor in a virtual environment using Second Life. The goal is for the students to explore different places in Second Life and become familiar with the learning technology and also practice performing hazard risk assessments. After completing this orientation, the students will be given coordinates and a location name for the virtual location to which they will teleport. At this place, the students will conduct a hazard risk assessment of the drinking water system. The selected location will be a previously existing virtual place. To complete the assignment, the student must look for potential and actual cross connections to this existing place. For future enhancements to the activity, I plan to also create a total virtual learning environment that would involve simulations and actual, perhaps, cross connections. And also maybe that learning environment would also be applied for other courses. However, in addition to using existing virtual places, I may also work with those owners in those virtual locations and create objects that simulate cross connections, hazards to drinking water. The virtual learning environment will include a virtual facility with scenarios and risks to the drinking water, as well as case study and storyboards using storytelling approach with an interactive hyperlink design with graphics and pictures illustrating risk in different types of building. The goal of this classroom activity will be designed for both online distance training and perhaps face-to-face. This concludes my presentation, and I look forward to hearing with comments, suggestions, and recommendations to improve this, I would think, an exciting opportunity to enhance an existing program. Thank you for listening to my presentation.